DeForest Anderson, 1989, governor of Montana, gunshot. Nikki Bacharach, daughter of Burt Bacharach and Angie Dickinson, suffocated using plastic bag and helium. Christine Chubbuck, 1974, American television journalist, shot herself in the head on live TV after reading the news. George Eastman, 1932, inventor of Eastman Kodak camera, gunshot. Peg Entwistle, 1932, Welsh-born actress, jumped from the Hollywood sign. Sigmund Freud, 1939, Austrian founder of psychoanalysis, morphine overdose. Vladimir Mayakovsky, 1930, Russian poet. His suicide note said, "I don't recommend it for others." Kevin Whitrick, 2007, British electrical engineer, hung himself live on webcam. Virginia Woolf, 1941, British novelist, filled her pockets with stones and walked into a river near her home. Felix Powell, British songwriter, 1942, best known for Pack Up Your Troubles in Your Old Kit Bag and Smile, 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 once described as the most optimistic song ever written. Gunshot.
Anybody here ever want to be a poet? Poets? Can I be signing? I always want to be a poet, sensitive, caring type of person. Am I talking loud? Well, if I'm going to be a poet, this is what I'm going to read.
I'm the guy in the story they make a moral about. Someone right now is pointing at me and going, "Don't become that guy. Don't become the fat guy. Don't step on a nail. Do not become the fat guy." I got my leg cut off. I got my leg cut off. I got my leg cut off. What do you think? I got my leg cut off. Isn't it funny? I got my leg cut off. Everything is suicide. People say, "What are you doing?" I say, "Well, I'm working on this movie about suicide. It's going to be the last movie I do." Welcome to Hollywood Tours. I'll be your host this evening, Bruce J. This is where Janis Joplin killed herself, at the Landmark Hotel. Sunset, one of the most famous places in the world. This is what you come here for. Die like John Belushi. Everybody wants to be a dead celebrity. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger. We have all this emotional baggage we don't know what to do with. We're walking around in a story, surrounded by all these ghosts, suicidal thoughts. What are people talking about? What are they really thinking about? Or is that just their story? Or just a recording over and over again, the same recording, talking to themselves? Are they really talking to anybody? Am I really talking to anybody? I'm looking for the people that want to live. Someone that looks happy and well-adjusted.
Hi.
What do you think about suicide, Brittany?
Well, I think it's an awful thing, to tell you the truth.
Uh-huh.
I just don't know what the afterlife is like if you do such a thing, you know?
Uh-huh.
You know, I mean, I just hope that everybody goes to heaven, though, in the end.
I think we're always trying to kill ourselves.
Yeah, well, you know, who was it? Cocteau said, what was it? Like entertainment is watching death at work, you know, like movies and such, you know. So, yeah, we're always killing ourselves one way or another.
Did you ever think about suicide?
Maybe you didn't commit suicide physically, but maybe metaphorically you committed suicide when your wife died.
Well,
You know what I mean? A part of you died. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
A part of you died.
Absolutely. It's like amputated here. Like you've lost your leg, and that's sort of, I've lost half of my life, if you will, half of my being.
What do you like about suicide? Talk about
It was more interesting.
it. Suicide?
Yeah.
To think about killing yourself and getting out of here?
No, just the subject in general. Like why people kill themselves, what's wrong with it, is it okay to kill yourself or not? Do you go to hell if you kill yourself or not? Is there a hell or not?
I think it would be unnatural to not ever consider the thought. And anyone that says they haven't considered the thought is lying.
Do you think about suicide ever?
No,
Never?
no, I'm
Never.
a glass half full person.
When I went to the funeral, I said, I would like to just be in that casket now myself.
And you kind of were in the casket.
Yes. Yes. You're right.
We're always committing suicide in life, don't you think?
Yeah, but why don't somebody get off their ass and just do it instead of talking about it?
Shit, yeah. I need to talk to you more. So I'll kill myself.
I think suicide is a very rare case of someone that's disaffected in general with society, and there's no hope. And yeah, I believe every single human being has felt that.
It's utter despair. It is utter sadness.
Suicide stops the moment, you know? It stops it right there at the worst point.
Like if in 10 minutes I went to the top of this building and jumped off, would you guys be upset about that?
No, I wouldn't be upset. No,
Yeah, no?
no, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't be mad at me if I killed myself, would you?
No.
Well, all right, man. I'll let you go.
All right, I've been filming that suicide movie.
Yeah? Well, give me a call before you get to the climax, okay?
All right.
We put on a face, but inside, only you and I know whether we are destroying ourselves or not.
Everything is sacred. Suicide is sacred. Everything is church.
Everybody has everything they could ever need to find that certain peace and certain, quote-unquote happiness.
And you still want to kill yourself?
No.
Every thought, all violence is sacred. Everything is church. Cats biting is sacred. Cats fighting is church. It's just a long voyage, a trip we're taking. We're crossing the desert. We're inside our cave. All these things are happening at one time on all these multiple levels. You can be happy as hell and you still want to kill yourself. You could be having the best day you've ever had, the most fun, the most exciting day, the best day of your whole life. You know, your 5-year-old birthday party, the day you got a new ball, the day you won some award, the day you were in a play, the day you got an A in class, tears streaming down your face, you're so happy. Then you just want to take out a gun and shoot yourself in the head.
My sense of joy is a result of my childhood, when I was not conscious of myself. You know, once you get to high school, you lose your creativity because you begin being judged, and that becomes aware to you. But as a child, you're creative. You play, you do things, you jump on the fucking monkey bars. You know, not because you're told to, or you thought what you might look like on these monkey bars, because you wanted to fucking climb the monkey bars.
We're always looking for our parents. We're always looking. We don't know what we're doing sometimes in life, but we're always kind of looking for our parents' love. They're kind of like our first friends.
Well, yeah.
Did you feel like this as a child? So do you ever feel like a baby?
No.
Like a little baby?
Not yet.
You just want to be cuddled?
No, I'll wait till I start pissing my pants, then I'm gonna feel like a baby. Yeah.
Is it okay if I tickle you?
What you gonna do?
You sit in the hospital and you cry like a little baby. You just want your mom and dad. That's all you want all day is your mom and dad. I mean, on some unconscious level, you just want your mom and dad. Everywhere you go, you're driving in traffic, you want your mom and dad. You go to a restaurant, you want the meal your mom and dad made. When I was in the hospital, all I could think about was my mom and dad. They're dead, and I just cried because I just wanted my mom and dad. My parents are dead. The gods are dead. The myths are dead. They created the myths, and they fell apart. The myths fall apart. Everything just falls apart. And we create the myths for our children, our kids, and they fall apart. Everything's just always falling apart. And yet that destruction, that self-destruction, that suicide feels good.
I had an Irish mother from Ireland, and she passed away when I was 5. And oh man, there's nothing better, man, than an Irish mother. She's big, heavy set, just the definition of love. I got more love out of her in 5 years than a normal guy does from his mother in 50.
With my mom was different. We're more friends. Her respect is cool, but really we're friends because it was like that single parent scenario. And but definitely I'm an individual who likes to be liked.
When you don't have that original love, you don't have that internal support and that strength to get past, the things that is necessary to get past in life.
We're always looking for our mom and dad, right?
That's where I was.
The love from our mom and dad.
Absolutely.
In everything, every meal we eat, every drive we take.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
We're looking for our mom and dad to tuck us in.
Absolutely. Looking for that approval, that love, that validation, yeah.
Every relationship.
Everything. Every fucking thing.
Whether we like it or not, our subconscious is built at those early developmental stages that shape our lives for better or worse, without fail, for eternity. A lot of us turn out, I would say, more or less like our parents, because that, by default, was what we grew up emulating.
We're running away from mother, father. We're always fighting with our parents. There are our imaginary gods, our imaginary myths. We're always having imaginary conversations with them. We never know what's going on with our parents. They're dead. We're dead. We're always talking to them. Do this. No, don't do that. It's a joke. You're always telling me something. My mom's saying, don't watch that show. Bruce, don't watch that show. Mom, I want to watch that show. No, you can't watch that show. But Mom, you're dead. Mom, I don't want you watching that show. Why am I even listening to you? You're dead. And my dad's telling me to put on my hat. Dad, it's 80 degrees outside right now. Put on your hat. But it's 80 degrees. Why am I arguing with you? You're dead. I remember one time I was like in kindergarten or something, and I was looking at I was laying on a couch and I was looking at the shadows on the wall, and I thought, my mom and dad are going to die. And I think that's like one of the worst times in your life, when you realize your mom and dad are going to die. Because nobody loves you like your mom and dad.
Do you hate me?
No.
Would you like to kill me?
No.
Would you like to kill your parents?
No. Yeah.
Think our children are trying to kill us?
No, not mine. Well, I hope not.
You don't think we have children to kill ourselves? We have to kill ourselves, right? At some point.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, if we don't do it, our children will do it for us, sooner or later.
I wouldn't have kids. Because you should be positive and you need to lie to them. Give them myths, gods. You need to lie to kids. Kids create the myths. They re-inspire the adults. I'm taking baby steps, little baby steps, every day baby steps. Little destructive baby steps. Babies destroy the day. You didn't ask to come into this world. Can I ask to leave? I mean, that's the hardest thing when you figure out you're going to die. Even as a little kid, that's the hardest thing, isn't it? Worry, 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 worry. We're too organized. We think too much. And then we can finally be insane when we sleep. We can fly around, kill people, laugh, become dogs, hug trees. We are the trees. Anything happens in a dream. And we are in a dream in life. That's all we're doing is dreaming all the time. But the dream gets crazier because we're thinking, we're analyzing, we're trying to figure it out. We're being logical. And that's what drives us crazy. Starting in the middle. We're always starting in the middle. And we just want to play. You think a lot of times in life we just want to play?
Of course.
No, I don't think so.
Even in work, when we work, it's kind of like play.
No, not to me it wasn't. No. To me it was making a living.
Absolutely.
That's what we want, is play.
That's why I live. I'm playing right now. And even my wife gets on me, I still play. This old dog can learn new tricks, but if you don't run with the pack, go piss with the pups. Well, I'm part of the pack. Are you?
I think a lot of adults have forgotten how to play, how to enjoy themselves. They forget how to have fun, just general fun.
People never grow up.
And we want to play.
We get older. Our what we still want in our hearts doesn't change as much as our age dictates the responsibilities that we now have as you grow older.
And people think, well, just be happy. Just be happy. Happiness is the biggest illusion. It's another watered down death, happiness. We're always thinking these suicidal thoughts. We don't know it's suicide, but it's suicide. You're never really happy. Does sex make you happy? Our lives are sexual. Talking, eating, playing, sports. It's always to distract from death. Something simple. Do you think there's anything good on television? Does drinking make you happy? Does being rich make you happy? Follow some kind of religion. That'll make you happy. Follow a dogma. That'll make you happy. That doesn't make you happy. Oh, but if you lost weight, then you'd be happy. That doesn't make you happy.
Fat people have a strange relationship with food. And I can say that because I'm a fat person.
You think I'm fat? How's my leg look?
You fat motherfucker!
Why did you get so heavy?
Well, see, that's the thing. That's what I have a lot of guilt about that. I just have a lot of regret. I think that it was a way for me to, like, I loved my father. You know, it's just hard to, it's just, I think that's my way of connecting with him.
Was he a heavy guy?
Yeah, and he was heavy, he was happy, and I just never thought I'd become disabled. I always thought fat people were happy. Go on a vegetarian diet. That'll make you happy, but don't get too crazy. Don't get too disciplined, because if you get too disciplined, you'll be unhappy. Just meditate. What you need to do is meditate. Silence your mind, and that'll make you happy. Silence is happiness, because you fill your head with too much thinking, and that makes you unhappy. Nothing really makes you happy. Everything's just temporary, empty. Do you think when you're drunk, you're alive?
Yeah. What about that?
Now that's a good question.
You think we're ever really living? Is this your train?
Yeah.
Okay, go off.
Thank you.
Don't kill. Are you gonna kill yourselves? All right. Do you think we're truly living? Do you think you're focused in life? Are you doing what you want to do?
No.
What do you enjoy life?
As long as I don't gamble. What about you?
Sometimes.
As long as you don't gamble?
As long as I don't gamble.
Or as long as you win? There's a difference.
My foot was broken, and then I have diabetes, and I stepped on a nail, and I just didn't think it would get that bad. I worried about it a lot. And I don't know if it was the nail, but somehow the foot got really infected. And then I fought it getting cut off for a long time. I got strong antibiotics, but finally the foot got gangrene in it. And I went to the hospital, and then they said that day when I went in, you got to get your leg cut off. I was just shocked, and they cut it off that night. I went into the hospital. I was just shocked. I just didn't think it would get that bad. I'm in the hospital. I'm getting my leg cut off. Pray with me. Pray with me. Play with me. Pray. What's the difference? Pray or play? How do you feel about your life right now?
I'm happy.
Do you think it matters if you're happy with your life?
I would. Hell yeah. What the hell do you mean? I'm the one that's living it, of
But
course.
maybe it helps to be depressed sometimes.
Never, brother. Not for me.
You really happy?
Yeah, it's pretty great.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Continuous joy, man. That's what I like. When I'm depressed or sad, it's not good at all.
You're just never happy. You create worlds to live in, and they all fall apart. All our worlds just fall apart. Everything we think about, all our goals just fall apart. We live a binge existence, going from one binge to the next binge. We overeat, then we overdrink, then we overthink. We don't think enough. We're too passive. We're too aggressive. We're just constantly binging. I mean, aren't we trying to kill ourselves every day? Through neuroses, smoking cigarettes, drinking beer, all our negative thinking, overeating. We're just always killing ourselves. Running around every day like rats. But we just got to keep trying for some kind of self-discovery, don't you think?
Maybe, but at some point you get tired. Don't you get tired? At some point you get tired. I do.
Well, yeah, and you want to kill yourself.
No, I don't get tired and want to kill myself. I get tired and just live my life killing myself slowly.
I'm so stuck on material shit. I like nice things.
You think that might be killing you?
Oh, for sure. Hell yeah, it's killing me. I would be so much more relaxed if I didn't care, or, if I would save my money and buy, other, like house, things like that. Yeah, definitely, that's killing me.
Are you binging? Well, you're sleeping. You don't care. You're a cat. Why do cats care? We're always just binging on our thoughts. I mean, isn't that suicide? That neuroses? That level of thought? We're just like these reptiles slithering around, trying to survive. We're all reptiles. We're dying. We can't get out of the reptilian brain. It's squirming. I don't know if it looks for alpha waves. We're always merging with the reptile, with the dream, with the ideas. We're always merging. And we're just always trying to jar that groove that says we're dying. So we're always hiding from every single day our death. Come die with us. Come die at the sea. Come die with us. Come die and be free. The death boat. Everybody's getting poisoned. The death boat. It's our job and our work. The death boat. Getting stuck in traffic again. Come die with us. Come die at the sea. Every time I see a flower, I see fish. Every petal, a fish. I hear drums, and I see fish. The ocean's ugly. I just wanted to throw a really bad poem in there. I'm watching the parade down the street. The dinosaurs, the 30-foot tall baby, the 60-foot long angel. I'm looking at them. I'm watching the parade. What am I creating? What happened to the alpha state? The alpha waves? We're always in our trance. We're in our addictions. Our gambling, our drinking, our eating, our sleeping, our going to work. We're in a trance when we go to the movies. We're in a trance while we drive. We're always in a trance. Is it anxiety? Is it a binge? Are we in the void of life? We're always looking for something that's missing. We're in a trance. This is the Hollywood binge, the trance. We come to Hollywood, we see these palm trees. There's rats living in the palm trees. There's crackheads sleeping at the bottom of the palm trees late at night, getting eaten by the rats. Binge, 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 binge. Binge, binge, binge.
Could we just be driving along sometime?
Sometimes I wish the tooth fairy come into my room and give me $25.
As a being on this planet Earth that exists currently in this physical form, I am someone that has been brought to the planet to help bring light and love into the world. I believe that there are a lot of people on this planet Earth that are put on this planet specifically to help generate hope for the masses, and I believe that I'm one of those people.
Life is always about hope, don't you think? I hope they love me. I hope I don't love them. I hope. We're always hoping. I hope that wasn't a heart attack. I hope they don't cut above the knee. We're always hoping, but what happens when the hope runs out? Oh, we hope again. That's the joke. Oh, there's no joke. We're driving down the road and drinking blood, selling horse meat by the side of the road. Who's got control? Who's got power? Who never loves? Who never cares? Pigeons, 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 flying rats. They're dinosaurs. They evolved from dinosaurs. We're eating flying dinosaurs, flying pigeons, flying chickens, flying rats. We're caught up in this cult, our culture of thought. You turn on the television, you're opening up a collective brain.
Do not adjust your set.
The cultural brain. I consider everything a cult. Movie making. Lucy, Lucy. Yes, I'm fine, I'm okay. I'll help you look for your pumpkin tonight. Comedy. Any form of thinking is a cult. You gotta join something though. You gotta go into some group. I'd join the Marines. Somebody's gotta take me aside and tell me the whole thing's just a con, scam, then I'll stay in it and be totally gung-ho. If you stay too much in the cult, you'll kill yourself. You stay too much in one dogmatic form of thinking, you'll kill yourself. You kill yourself all the time, but... Or I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe if you stayed in the cult and you really believed in it, you wouldn't kill yourself. I'm in many cults. I'm in 100 different cults. TV cult, eating cult, every single cult. I'm in a cult. I'm in a cult of t-shirts. I wear t-shirts. I'm in a cult everywhere I go. I'm in a driving cult, a walking cult. You can't stay in the first cult. It doesn't work. Just the framework and the rules always change in the first cult. Going to the second cult. You're just joining new cults all the time, and you're changing them. There's kind of an anarchy to the cults. They're always changing. The cult is always changing. You just don't realize the cult's always changing. But we gotta stay in the cult. You can't leave the cult. I'm just trying to go to a place of emptiness. The empty cult.
Everybody, anybody who really wants to kill, it's scary. Are you fucking kidding me? Somebody who kills themselves, they got balls. They got balls. They got my respect. I can't. I couldn't do it, you know? I was like,
Please don't state your opinion. You think you'd ever kill yourself?
I think I would have killed myself, yeah. Before I had kids.
Yeah?
Yeah, with kids I figured you can't. That's not cool.
So you think it takes balls to kill yourself?
I think it does. Yeah. I think people think that it doesn't. Like, I think people think it's a cop-out, but it is. I think it is a cop-out. I think it's like a really... Now that I have a child, of course I could never do that. I won't even allow myself to think about it. But before I had a kid, because that's just fucked up. If you have a kid and you kill, that's just fucked up.
Clothing on the floor, that would probably push me more than if, God forbid, we were just in a car accident. I'd be fine and be able to figure it out and let's do this. But like clothes on a floor would probably, cause me to think about killing myself.
I mean, there's times of the day you'd definitely like to kill yourself, though, right?
Not every day, but yeah, in the last 2.5, a couple years, 2 or 3 years, certainly.
It seems of all the people I know, you have the strongest inclination towards suicide.
Really? How many people do you know? A lot of people?
A couple thousand. You do too, right?
Then I should be worried.
I don't have the guts to kill myself, but I always felt I had the guts where I don't want to be in this world sometime when I realize things going on, but I wouldn't want to kill myself. I'd rather for something to happen to me to kill me, but not literally kill myself, because I think that's a coward way of going out.
I'm bound, suffering for the rest of my freaking life.
Because you have to stay alive?
Because I have to stay alive, yeah.
Every food is somebody, a time, a place, a memory. Pizza is childhood. Hamburgers, peace and safety. Hot dogs, a walk home. Everything's something we've eaten before. My life is a sandwich. I'm gonna be eaten quickly. It's a snack. It's technology on some level. I'm gonna be replaced. On the second day of Christmas, all I got was pigeons. I'm looking for the void. I want to fill the void. Something's missing and I want to fill it. Where are all the illusions when you need them? Where are all the delusions when you need them? Where are all the ghosts when you're going crazy? Where are all the crazy thoughts when you're going nuts? When I'm getting my leg cut off, all I could do was cry. Where's all the crazy thoughts when you really want them? They're gone. What lives out in the desert? What survives? Gambling, it's pushing illusions into the middle of the table of self, all into the same pot. When you win, it's delusional. When you lose, it's delusional. Blackjack's a horrible game. Everything about blackjack's horrible. You're just going down a deep, dark hole and you're hoping that you'll win, but really you're gonna fail. You're always gonna fail. I mean, they have it all figured out on every primal level. They know exactly why you're here, and they know that they're hitting on a really primal level to play. It's like Disneyland for adults. It's Las Vegas. You can't win, you can't lose, but it's the action you like. I miss myself. Hello, self. Hi. You don't exist. I know. You must be a good part of this society. Do not leave that stream of consciousness. Do not leave that stream of consciousness. Do not leave that stream of consciousness. We just never know what to do. We live a whole lives of not knowing what to do. Not really knowing where to go. Strangers. Stay away from strangers. The thing is, in life, it's like, I think we make friends by hating. We hate other people, and we make friends all the time. I mean, we're always in that negative mind.
It's how we relate
to people.
By hating other people.
Maybe you hate yourself, that's why you want to kill yourself.
Yeah, maybe.
You hate
No,
things
I don't
about
hate
you?
myself.
Think
I
all
hate
hatred
others.
is self-hatred?
It was all self-hatred. And I was projecting. It's all about me and my projections.
Like, I go drive around in my car, man, I just pissed off. I'm pissed off at I go through every son of a bitch that ever fucked with me in my life since childhood. I go back to the fucking diapers, and I get so fucking pissed. And then I'm like, you know what, I gotta stop this, because I end up taking it out on the people around me.
If you enjoy negativity, then it's not negativity.
Like, people are like, hey, I'll call you and we'll talk and it's gonna be okay. What the fuck do you mean it's gonna be okay? Are you gonna fucking pay my bills and my rent this month? I don't like that. I don't like when people are that positive, happy shit that everybody's, no. I'm a good friend. I'll be your friend if you need me, whatever, but I will never be that guy, hey, it's okay, it's all gonna work out. I don't know. If I can help you out, and then I can tell you, okay, yeah, bro, I'll help you and it'll work out. But if I have no control over what you're upset about, how the fuck am I gonna help you?
Everyone said, yes, come and call me if you need help.
After your wife died.
Yes, but when you need someone really to talk to, even a priest, he had no answers. I was absolutely frustrated, sitting down in the dumps, and friends have quit years before that all happened, because they said, oh, this is getting too complicated now, our friendship. I said, aha, so this is how you call a friendship. This is what you call a friendship.
If you were going to die in 10 minutes, what would you want to do?
There's nothing.
Tell somebody you love them?
No.
Tell somebody you hate them?
Yeah.
Comedians are very angry, right?
I always said I wish comedy was a full contact sport. I probably would have my picture up on this wall at the Improv. Because that energy's in there, but I use it for stage. I try to use it for stage. When I don't use it for stage, I get arrested.
You go to movies, you see all this stuff, and everybody's always preaching these positive things. Positive, you're positive. And yet, 80, 90% of the day, you're really negative. And maybe you do need positive thinking, but there's also this lack of acknowledgement of negative thinking, of suicide, of murder, all this anger. And then it's like, you see documentaries with people and they're not getting mad. Oh, I love butterflies. Even though they've been arrested 58 times, on assault charges,
My sign is very negative. I've been arrested for preaching. beat up for preaching. That's very negative.
You're trying to understand what you're thinking, like, because a lot of thoughts, they seem like they're very dark. They're negative. There's an inner voice that's not positive. That's very primitive. Do you wish you could leave that story?
Huh? No, I wallow in it. I
maybe,
wallow in it.
Maybe you could commit suicide with those thoughts.
No, I'd rather kill the people and live.
And we're destroyed by our beautiful thoughts. We're destroyed by beauty. We look for beauty. We like beauty, but beauty destroys us. Trapdoor to another trapdoor. Everybody has their trapdoors. They think they have different trapdoors. They're all the same trapdoors. We all think the same things. We don't want to think we're thinking the same things. That's like the primitive mind. Beautiful thoughts created primitive man. I mean, the most primitive thought is, it's always, before anything happens on an unconscious level, it's always us against them. And we always think we're right. Beautiful thoughts destroy primitive man. How do you know primitive man got mad? Maybe they were happy all the time. Maybe we're going back to the beginning. Maybe we can unlearn anger. Experience joy again. But would your life be better without those thoughts?
Yeah. Yes.
But
yes.
it's hard to leave it, isn't it?
Can't leave it. It's like an old habit. Yeah. It's like a comfort.
Maybe our
level.
minds are suicidal.
It's like some dysfunctional fucking place you go to.
Destructive thoughts created primitive man. And maybe there's the joy. The world shows you the beauty, the connections, the answers. Always underneath, the violence, the ugliness. The world shows you the myths, the cultures. Underneath is the destruction, tribalism. Everyone's out for themselves. The world shows you the luxury and the joy, while underneath someone had to pay for your joy. Neither is the truth. There is no truth. There's nothing except for you and me and others and life. I am the world. I am the world of idiots.
What I can understand is Judas Priest. I mean, people are always coming down on me, like these lyrics are, people are going to kill themselves. I can't understand, See, if I wrote a song, it'd kind of go like this. Kill yourself! Choke yourself! Throw your own self off a building! You're worthless! You're scum! You were an innocent! Your parents never wanted you! I don't think that's
Kill yourself. Maybe our lives are refining our plans for suicide.
Well, mine was just to roll that up to, like, you know how you take a piece of paper and you can twist it up into one big pipe, but you just keep twisting it because it's like printed form paper, and so you can make that hose as long as you possibly can. And as I'm twisting it up and making this hose, I'm wrapping it around with duct tape. So it was going to be this, like, airtight, like, hose with duct tape, right? And then it was going to be, like, stuck onto my exhaust. And then it would, like, the tube would go all the way up and then into one of my windows. And then I just sit there in the car with the car, because I had no fucking garage, right? I didn't have my own goddamn garage to kill myself in, so I have to think of a way to do it, through carbon. That was my carbon monoxide one.
I go to work. Isn't that funny? Then I fall in love. The myth of love is more insidious than religion.
People lose faith in love, that will start to take them to the brink of destroying themselves, which is where they start to commit suicide.
I loved her so truly. From the clearest recollections of consciousness, she was as a bird in the tree, floating, free, yet forgotten. I, the sun, the moon, the breeze, we touched. From then on, suddenly, it was pain, anguish, horror upon horror. It was mortgages, children, they were sick all the time, we were sick, the whole world was sick.
You go to the bathroom and you change your skin like a snake. You drink water, you're giving your intestines a bath. We're always connecting. Finding the inner person. No hate, no love. Maybe there's too much love, too much hate. And how do you get out? Sounds like I'm depressed. I'm not sad. Or maybe I'm in denial. I don't feel sad. On the simplest level, who are we? Liars, manipulators.
I lie for a living.
Right.
I am a professional liar.
You think you lie to yourself a lot?
Well,
isn't that suicide?
No. No. That's not suicide at all. And if you or someone would define that as suicide, then everybody here is committing suicide.
We're always compromising. Whenever we talk to people, we're always compromising ourselves. Lying to ourselves, lying to everybody else. Hey, how's it going today? How's everything going? Oh, it's fine. Everything's good. Good. Have a nice day. Oh, you have a nice day. All right. See ya. And yet, we're caught up in our neuroses, our watered down death. Every single day we're walking around, caught up in our story. We say we're fine, but we're just lying. We can't tell the truth. We're just all liars.
Imagine if you came up to anyone you didn't know and you weren't all, hey, how are you? You know, how you doing? If you were like, oh, hi, I'm fucking having a terrible day. I'd love to fucking just shoot myself right now or jump off a fucking building. I mean, people are gonna be like, what the fuck?
Writing and talking imprison us, manipulate us. I'm too happy. Now I'm faking it. Everything's a lie. Everything's a big, big lie. I want to tell the truth for 10 minutes, and then I want to lie the rest of the day. I'm a liar. Every performer needs a stage to lie on. I'm lying. There's no double entendre. The lie as the liar. Everything lies to you. I'm just a recording. I'm recording. I'm another inaccurate memory.
Maybe everywhere we are is death. You're home in bed, that's your deathbed. You're in school, you're dead there.
Maybe.
Is that disturbing?
A little, yeah.
We don't think we're dying. We don't want to see that we're dying. But we're always dying. And we're just sitting there dying. What do you do with all the dead thoughts? Where do they go? They're like animals squirming in your head. The dead thoughts destroy you. Nah, they're good. They're good thoughts. Dead thoughts are good. Because we're dead, right? We're always dead. Buddhists say we're dead.
You think we're just in a conscious state and walking around in bodies and maybe like robots or something?
Hi, folks. He's a robot. Do you feel like maybe in life we're already dead?
No, I have a good even I'm sick really, and I don't know how long I'm gonna live, but I'm still trying to get the most out of it.
So you're telling me right now you're alive? I'm talking to ghosts and skeletons. Every day. They're dead.
Maybe we're just two ghosts.
I don't know. Maybe we might need to get you to a doctor.
That's true.
We're talking to ourselves, our ghosts. The ghosts distort the message. It's all a crazy poem.
Our ancestors may still be watching us from somewhere that we have no access to.
You're born into the afterlife. First base, second base, third base. Home. And home's death. What's missing? The suffering? Death is laughing at me. It's mother, father. It's me. That's the suffering. The suffering is to stay alive, right?
Well, you know what? At least I don't let my mind go to those places. Like, I won't let my mind, like, you know, entertain any kind of those thoughts because, you know, you can get pretty elaborate.
I've never suffered. You know, everything's been pretty easy. And, you know, but do I have insecurities and am I upset and do I have bad days? Yeah.
I believe sometimes that if I'm going to suffer, I'm going to suffer marvelously, grandly. I'm not going to suffer quietly and humbly.
What would you do, though, if you lost your arm tomorrow?
If I lost my arm tomorrow?
Your left
arm. Well, I would have to learn how to write with my right arm. And then
How about if you lost both arms?
Suck it up. Well, yeah, and it'd be a really good story when I got back home. I would tell my friends, because, well, they would ask, and you just learn to live differently.
By looking for misery, we create fun.
I wonder if your suffering could be fun.
Aw, dude. Sir, did anybody tell you not to have the phone in the audience? Sir, please. Why is the world dying? Because of our memories, our inaccurate memories. Why is the world dying? There's no accuracy in telling a story. There's always hype in the story. Hype it one way or hype it the other way. It's always one extreme to the other extreme. We always think of these great concepts. The oppressed defying authority. Life doesn't seem interesting unless it's explained in extremes. Heaven, hell, black, white, anger, happiness, joy, sorrow. The priest and nun wear black and white. Darth Vader wears black. In the old Cowboys movies, good was white, black was evil. We need extremes. We want simple thoughts to transform us. Semper Fi, just believe in Jesus. Be true to your school. We must protect this house. Just do it. One simple thought, one whim transforms our lives. I'm in love. No, I hate him. Wait, I hate him. No, I'm in love. One thought, one whim, one accident. And then the rest of our lives, we rationalize that one behavior. Why we made the decision to be an accountant or a teacher. If I had to do it over again, I'd find new cults. I'd be in lazier cults. I would have been in the lazy cult. I wouldn't have done anything if I had to do it over again. I would have watched more TV and done less. The future's over. Nothing's been written. Nothing's original. The apocalypse is in our minds. We'll never see the end. It'll happen fast. The end doesn't even matter. The apocalypse is in our mind. When do my eyes finally go out? When does it finally end? I don't want to die. I want to hear people say, I don't want to die. They're always like, oh, I'm doing this, and I'm not worried about dying because I'm going to go to heaven. Oh, I don't worry about this because I'm going to be reincarnated. Just tell me the truth. You don't want to die. No, I'm not worried about it. I got all this figured out. See, we become part of the cosmos. We become quantum physics. Our unconscious moves on. We become in a dream state. We're doing all... Just tell me you don't want to die. Could you just say, I don't want to die?
Where do you see your life going?
See, that's the thing. I just don't know. I don't know where it's going. I don't know what to do now, you know. I don't know what, you know. I kind of don't know where to turn. Yes, my name's Bruce. Is Jamie in? Yeah. Jay? Bruce J? Bruce J? Hi, my name's Bruce. I'm from Iowa. I'm a lesbian. I used to go here all the time, do comedy. So I just decided to say hi. Every fat man has a thin man inside him, fighting to get out. I have 3 thin men inside of me. They're all playing poker, and nobody wants to get up to go to the bathroom. Hello?
So I used to stand out here all the time waiting to get in. Following the Hollywood dream. Sitting out here, cars driving by, they're wondering why people are standing out here. Waiting for the Hollywood dream, chasing it down, looking for it. Like River Phoenix, Janis Joplin, and John Belushi. Standing out here picking up exhaust. My inner child's in prison. And it's not getting any mail. So where should I go on my path in life? I came here.
That's a great question. Your path, I recommend that you stick to the Bible, believe in Jesus Christ, don't bow down to Buddha, don't hail Mohammed, that you believe in Jesus as the Son of the living God. Since we've crossed our path, that's what I recommend for you. You have the free will to do anything you want to. But from this point on, it's on record that you have heard the full gospel, and however you wish to deal with that is your call.
All right. A lot of times I feel like I'm joyous about life.
Well, then let's talk about that.
But the joy is the negativity. The joy is a dark day.
Let's not talk about the dark day. Let's talk about your joy.
Even at my worst broken moment in my life, there's always been joy. I think that my spirit basically is joyous.
I think I should think more positive, be more disciplined.
You know, I was homeless for 3 years, off and on for 3 years. I never gave up.
Yeah.
Do you read the Bible sometime?
Yes.
Read the book of Job.
Okay.
See, the devil said, well, Job loved you because you gave me everything. Now take everything away from you. Then they cut you to your face. But Job didn't do that. So God took everything away from Job. At the end, he got more than he had before. You know what I mean? Don't give up. Don't kill yourself, though.
All right. Dear Heavenly Father,
I come before you.
I come before you.
To seek thy wisdom and understanding.
And to seek thy wisdom and understanding.
The issue here is my life.
The issue here is my life.
What do I need to know?
What do I need to know?
And how can I better it?
And how can I better it?
Now take one out and don't go against your intuition.
All right.
Breathe. Can you smell the pepper?
Well, here's these list of suicides, famous suicides.
And what is this supposed to prove to me?
Nothing. See, look at
Ernest Hemingway.
Look at all the suicides.
Lou Costello.
Look at all the suicides. See, I put little marks by all the ones that are interesting.
When my wife threw me out because I didn't make enough money as an actor, and I was living in some ramshackle place on somebody else's dime, and I wasn't working. I had no hope. I weighed 35 more pounds than I do now. I was a mess. And I started gathering everything that I could about positive affirmations, Louise Hay's, anything and everything that I could find. And I just fed myself every day positive affirmations. And I disciplined myself to read these books religiously. And I disciplined myself not to encourage negative thoughts, as in, this stuff's never going to work, or, this is nonsense, or I'm never, when those thoughts, and which they come into your mind, I disciplined myself not to entertain them.
I do think about exorcism, getting the devil out of me, but that's not something you'd want to do,
That's
right?
a good question. In fact, there's two ways on how to handle this. First of all, many men in the Bible were negative. Has nothing to do with demonic. Moses came down with the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou shalt not. That's pretty negative. There was no devil in Moses. However, when it comes to somebody who wants the devil removed from them, the Bible says you have to really want it. Because if you're just toying games, you're going to be in much worse shape than where I left you. And for your sake, I will not cast that devil out of you. If you had a devil, we wouldn't be talking. You'd be foaming at the mouth and gasping for air, cursing God, and I've seen people with demons. You don't have one. I think you've lied to yourself, telling yourself you've got a devil. That you want to physically roll around on the floor for me. Maybe get some Alka-Seltzer, put it in your mouth, roll around, maybe at least try to show me that you're trying to be possessed. But right now you're not possessed. But if it makes you feel good, there you go.
Should I just maybe lift weights or something? You think that would help me out?
No, you got to lift no weights. It's all here.
Could you teach me how to lift some weights?
You want, okay.
Maybe get some discipline?
Yeah.
Maybe I just need to work out a little bit. Okay. They say motion equals emotion.
Okay.
What's the trick? Is it breathing?
Wait there. Don't go way up. There you go, halfway up. All the way down.
Breathe?
That's okay.
You think like if I do this, like every day, it helped me a lot, my psyche, a lot of things I do in my life.
It helps your self-esteem.
It helped my self-esteem?
Yeah.
People won't laugh at me for being fat?
No, don't worry about that.
What am I doing wrong? I'm always thinking about suicide.
You're not doing nothing wrong.
Maybe it's okay to think.
Not about suicide, though.
Okay.
Straight down. This is the one you chose. Do you see what that says?
Opening. This is the rune of opening and renewed clarity, of dispelling the darkness that has been shrouding some part of your life. You are free now both to receive gifts and to know the joy of non-attached giving. If you have been operating in the dark, there is now enough light to see that the patient on the operating table is yourself.
Part of meditating and praying and everything is just being thankful. Thanking Spirit for everything. Your car, your health, whatever. Electricity.
My morbid thinking.
Your morbid thinking. Thank you for having your morbid thinking and now let it go.
It just seems like a lot of people in life hate life. Look at all the suicides in life.
And you want to be a part of that. You have a natural joy in your eyes and your face.
What about the suicides?
You make people smile when you come into a room.
I thought I'd lost my humor.
When you open your mouth.
The only way to real freedom in your spirit and in your person, the only way to real freedom is through discipline. You have to discipline yourself in order to be free. In order to have real joy, you have to discipline yourself. In order to get out of that dark hole that I was at, I disciplined myself to read this material, and I disciplined myself to think good and positive and holy thoughts. Holy thoughts, I mean whole thoughts, not broken thoughts. Broken thoughts of myself. I thought of myself as a whole person.
You always think positive?
You got a place to live, right?
Yeah.
See? That's good. Look at people who got no place to live out here. Look at all the homeless people. There ain't no place to live. Think about that.
What do you think about when you're lifting? Nothing?
No.
You empty your mind?
Yeah.
You're almost like a Buddhist.
Yeah.
Or a preacher.
All the way down. Halfway up. Halfway up. Halfway down. There you go.
You think lifting weights has saved your life?
No.
Ask Spirit, for strength and guidance, wisdom to know what you're supposed to be doing, and just kind of give up to Spirit.
Sometimes I get cold, and I realize I need to put my clothes back on. Get away from the neighbor's window. It's hard to be real. It's hard to really, and then when you think you're getting real, then it's like, oh, you're just whining.
Stop making excuses. Use discipline. Discipline. Anybody that's ever lost any weight in life knows that in order to lose weight, you got to have discipline. You know, it's the same way for everything in life. For joy, if anything that you want in life, anything, it's got to cost you something, and joy is no different. And costing you something is giving up misery.
See, people see the child in you.
Right.
And then you show them the adolescent in you.
Right.
I'm looking for you to recognize what you have. Give yourself the choice of your options. Because when it's over, man, it's over.
You gotta man up.
I like that.
You gotta man up.
All right.
And face it. The good, the bad, the highs, the lows, the indifferent, the positive, the negatives, the good, the bad, whatever it is, you gotta face up to it. Like I said, don't look the blame. Don't look the point of finger. Don't stay childless. You gotta grow up.
All right.
Like it or not.
You have the gift of life.
Mm-hmm.
There are people that never had this moment to be on the earth.
Right.
Ever be born. There are people being born in other countries who are diseased, are starving. And you're a white man in California.
How do you know I'm white?
The eyes are the mirror to one's soul.
What do my eyes say?
That you're tired and you're fed up.
All right.
One track. See what you want to do and do it. And not be seduced by other things. Or let people take it away from you or blind you at the moment. Or preoccupy you.
All right.
Because I don't sense that you're confident enough to accomplish what you're set out to do.
Yeah, that could be true.
You're not strong enough. And you know what's doing that?
What?
Fear. Would you like me to continue on my psychic ability?
Yeah.
What, you're gonna have to pay?
Oy.
It's a different reading.
Oy.
Oy vey.
I think I'm good. I'm getting a little low on cash.
I understand.
Everyone loves a clown.
Right.
Everybody loves to be a part of someone who's the life of the party.
Right.
You're a turd in the punch bowl.
You love games because you don't want to take life serious. You don't want to take life serious.
But aren't those most enjoyable people to be around?
I would say so. But are they good for commitment? That's another story.
What do you think? I'm good for commitment?
Our time is up.
Oh,
right?
All right. Better.
You have a lot ahead of you. You have a lot of great things to give people. A lot of great things to give people. And yourself.
A lot of good negativity, right?
We enter on a Midwestern farm, somewhere near the state of Delaware. An elderly gentleman sits back to enjoy a fresh cup of coffee, while his wife, a strapping young man of 32 years old, prepares a coat of pudding to paint on a dying, dingy cave wall. A baby is born. She's chocolate sprinkles. "Dear," exclaims Bigfoot, "if only Bambi was alive to see this." Maybe it's okay for life to be boring.
Ah, wow. See, if it was okay for life to be boring, we all wouldn't be made differently. We would all look the same. We'd do the same thing. I'd have to find another planet to live on.
Wonder if everybody was dressed like Michael Jackson and had wings.
You know, if everybody was dressed like Michael and had wings, that would be funny.
Do you think all we want to do really is play in life?
Absolutely. have fun. Fun in the darkness. I was walking across this parking lot, and I saw this couple having sex in a car. You know, it's Hollywood and everything, and I kind of snuck up to the car, and I looked in the window, and I said, "Hey, get out of my car. I'm not a man. I'm a horse running across a field of golden lilies." For some reason, every time I say that, the police officer rips up my speeding ticket, and we go for a little pony ride. Think people should always go on living?
You gotta live. I worked as a conditioning coach. His whole platoon got wiped out in World War II. Japanese killed everybody but him. And he lived. He's the only one that lived. So you can't give up. You don't give up.
I'm really excited for tomorrow.
Amazing grace, how sweet the light that saved a wretch like me, for I was lost and now I'm found, was gone, but now I'm free.